Hi loves, and welcome back to the Level Up Diaries. My name is Sheila, the creator of Madammebae, where we talk about everything leveling up, personal growth, health, wellness, weight loss, and all that good stuff. And today's video, by the way, is very random. So I was minding my own business and accounting for how I spent my time today when it came to me that this time management system that I'm about to share with you might be helpful to you. I don't know. You guys will let me know by giving me a thumbs up at the end of this video if you find it helpful. So as you guys know, the Level Up Diaries is about starting from scratch and inspiring you to be the best version of yourself. And that doesn't mean that I'm perfect, because I'm going on this journey for myself and I want to share this with you guys and be as raw as possible. Lately, I've been struggling with poor time management, procrastination. I haven't been that productive, and that led me to ask myself why. The only way I know this, by the way, is because I've been bullet journaling lately, and oh my god, it has changed my life. I'm going to tell you all about it in another video. If you want to watch more of that, subscribe and ring the bell right next to it to be notified when I upload that video. Like I was saying, I like to look at my life in a bird's eye view and just view it as someone else, because a lot of times you get so caught up in your head. And I was watching YouTube and trying to look at personal development stuff, trying to understand why I'm very terrible at time management. I'm always procrastinating and all that stuff. And then I landed on this time theory video that explained a lot about time theory that I can't explain to you guys because I haven't yet quite understood it. But the good thing about this video is that this guy gave a template, a time tracking template basically. And again, like I said, I didn't understand the video very well. I'll link it for you guys in the description box down below if you want to watch it. But I did understand one thing in that Excel sheet, the time tracking thing. I was like, okay, what ideally this thing was supposed to do is to help you track every hour of the day for the next week. But I'm like, how am I even going to know? I can't even keep up with my own timetable. How am I going to write things? I'm not going to keep up with them, because ideally what you're supposed to do is allocate time to different things and then put it in your calendar. It makes a lot of sense. If you write about it, then make time for it and then put it in your calendar. It kind of goes on in your head and you don't forget about it. But that doesn't work for me. Like, let me know in the comment section down below if you blocked time to do something but you just don't do it. Yeah, the time comes up and you get the reminder, but just like your alarm clock rings and you know, hit the snooze button, you look at it and just let it go. And this takes you to a whole other negative space where you're like, oh my god, I'm a loser, I was supposed to do this and didn't do it. Which this is a whole other conversation that we'll get into another day. But your thoughts and your inner dialogue actually have a lot to do with your output, and I explained all that in the previous video. If you haven't already watched it, I'm going to leave a link to that too above. You need to check that video out. It was a quality video. Anyway, yeah, so when I looked at this Excel sheet, I was like, this is not going to work for me at all. Ideally, what I like to do, and this is something I also do for my weight loss from scratch students, in the first week, as opposed to me giving you a strict meal plan, follow this, follow that, I notice that a lot of my clients don't follow all the meal plans I give them. So I'm like, what's the point of putting all my time in doing meal plans, making meal preps and all that stuff, and people don't follow it? What can I do? So what I decided to do was adjust my program in a way that it's fitting. And what I do currently is we use this app, and for the whole first week what I ask my clients to do is write down each and everything they're eating so that I can see what it is they eat. This is supposed to be a lifestyle, not just one of those things like, let's say, a diet that they go through. So because it's supposed to be a lifestyle, I'm supposed to give them something based off of what they eat. So what I do is give tips, give advice, and give them like a whole bank of recipes and stuff they can eat. However, I leave it to them to eat whatever they want while giving them tips, and that's what those daily videos are for. Anyway, I'm going to go off topic, but that's a shameless plug. Yeah, so I asked myself, okay Sheila, how are we going to use this Excel sheet in the best way possible? And I noticed that I could, instead of planning my time ahead, I decided I'm going to track each and every hour, every day. I'm going to do the same thing like I do in the weight loss from scratch program. And guess what? It has shed so much light on my life right now, because I see exactly how I spend my life. So what I did on Monday, I learned this thing, which is the 4-hour work day. Basically what I do is make sure that I do everything I have to do within 4 hours. Like, I block off my time, and for me the best time to do that is morning time. No distractions, nothing. So on Monday I decided to experiment by doing everything that I needed to do the way it needs to be done. Something I noticed, and this is actually what always happens to me, is that I always start strong. Like, Monday was a really good day. I did everything the way I wanted to, and I was so happy at the end of the day. I actually shared this with you guys on Instagram. If you are not following me, what are you waiting for? I told you that it felt very rewarding to watch YouTube or to watch whatever it is I like to watch, because I had done everything I had to do. But then as the week went on, I noticed that I was struggling to wake up Tuesday and Wednesday, and then on Thursday I went back to my old routine, which is getting my phone and doing other things instead of actually trying to get out of bed. So I noticed that I don't try hard enough to get these habits going, which is something that I have to work on for myself. You guys can use this same exact system and you can figure out where you need to make changes. I'm going to leave a link to this Excel sheet in the description box down below. And then along the week, a lot of stuff came up. I let this stuff kind of go on and dealt with it the same way I would deal with it every day. I started to notice a pattern. I'm like, oh my god, this is what I normally do to myself. I started noticing how I waste a lot of time. I started noticing similar patterns that kept on repeating themselves. The days that I work out and do stuff a certain kind of way, I get a lot more done. On days when I wake up early and do everything that I need to do, by midday I'm actually done. I don't have stuff to do. But on days where I don't work out and I kind of let that day just go, you know, on one of those days that you wake up and you're in a mood, which by the way is just a mood, but we let that mood kind of control the rest of our day. And I know that because the day I got this braids, something very weird happened to me. So I woke up in the morning, I think it was Thursday, and I wanted to braid my hair, but I felt like it was too complicated to braid my hair. I had to go buy the braids, I had to go do this, and then I find these numbers that I try to call and then they didn't pick up. But my mind was now, oh my god, I need to get these braids, I need to get these braids, and if I don't get them, I don't know, I just felt like my life depended on the braids. And then because I couldn't get them, I was like, oh my god, I feel like I'm having a bad day. I called all the people, all the salons, and they were like, I'm busy, you have to book in advance. I just wanted something where I could walk in and just get everything. And then this one lady calls me back and I'm like, so do you have a spot for me today? She goes like, yeah, I have a spot for you today. I was so happy that Sheila, who had decided that she's not going to do anything because she feels down, just one tiny thing, the lady decided that she could braid me, and all of a sudden I felt like, oh my god, I can get everything done. And I got everything done in no time. So this whole experiment has taught me so much about myself, and if you want to try it yourself, I'm going to leave a link to this Excel sheet in the description box down below. Feel free to download it and use it the way you want. I think I'm going to continue doing this every week just to see how I'm spending my time. And basically what I have to do now is crack my coding system, because my coding system, my system has been doing the same thing each and every day, and it's kind of finding it hard to adjust to be the new me. And the only way I'm going to adjust is by changing my coding system, changing one thing at a time, because now I know where I'm most productive, I know where I can make changes, and I know exactly how I'm spending my time. Before I didn't see it. Before I used to be like, oh my god, I'm always busy, but I'm only saying I'm busy because I'm doing half-assed work. I'm editing a YouTube video while listening to something in the background, and someone comes and asks me about something on Excel. I'm like, oh okay. I just basically noticed at the end of the week that I'm all over the place, whereas if I block my time to do one particular thing, I get that stuff done within no time. So I'm always like, I'm busy, but I'm actually not busy. I'm not getting anything done. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was very random. I know I don't even know if I made sense, but if I made sense and you found this video entertaining, helpful, inspiring, motivational, whatever it is, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, because it really supports my channel and it shows the YouTube algorithm that this video was helpful, and it shows it to much more people. I'm grateful for you in advance. As always, do not forget to stay motivated, be patient, trust the process, and spread the love. I will see you in the next one. Bye.